Hello. Today I am going to show you how to make a delicious, yummy fruit salad. First we start with our fruits. I recommend getting fruits that are in season, probably more reasonably priced. The fruits that I enjoy to use are kiwi. Kiwi has an outside skin that will need to be peeled off. I use green grapes, watermelon, and honeydew. First, what you want to do is you want to make sure you get yourself set up with your cutting board, your knives, your bowls. I like to wash my grapes out in a strainer so that you don't lose the grapes all up in the skin or in the sink. I wash my fruit with a little Dawn dish soap and some cold warm water. And we're going to get back to you in a few minutes after we get this done. Ready? Yes, as I said, I've washed the fruit. It's been a few minutes. I always make sure I've got my trash right next to my sink. It is super juicy, super messy. Easiest way to clean it up. The first thing I do is I start with my watermelon. I've cut it in half and quartered it. I'm not so confident with my big knife, so I rather work in a smaller area. What I do is I've learned a super easy trick. I slice from the tip of the watermelon down. I make sure I've got my knife pretty down, deep down in, so I'm touching the rind. And when I'm cutting it, I'm going to try to make bite-sized squares. So after I'm done doing that, I then go this way with it. Again, trying to get an idea that they're going to be bite-sized squares. Found this is the simplest way to cut any type of melon. You don't have to futz around with each rind, cutting them and messing around. Okay, so then what I do is I start at the beginning because I'm not confident. I go a little bit down between the melon and the rind. Now pieces will start to fall. I go around the bottom this way. I mean, if you're confident with the knife, I suppose you could probably go from beginning to end. But I'm not real confident. I have to say, I've never had to get stitches for cutting myself or anything like that, but you never know. Okay, so now I feel my watermelon's sliced all the way around. What I will do is you take it, you flip it upside down, give it a little bend, and as you see, pieces will fall out, and they should be bite-sized. Oh, I didn't go through enough. There we go. And as you notice, very little to no waste of the melon. Right there's our trash. If you notice some pieces aren't, it's real easy just to go through and slice them up a little bit more. The next thing I do is my honeydew. Now when you cut your honeydew, you're going to find it's got like seeds inside, sort of like a pumpkin. Same idea, same process. I cut it lengthwise. Then I go with again going around between the honeydew, the melon, and the rind. And you want to go as deep as you can. And if you go all the way around and you have a decent sized knife, the honeydews are pretty small. Should be able to just get right in there, get it out. Okay, again, just bend a little bit at the rind. The pieces should fall out. And again, very little waste. Next, I will do some grapes. You can put these whole, or you can cut them in half, quarters, whatever you prefer. I usually prefer to cut mine in half. I like them when they're nice and firm, easier to cut. So we'll put a few of these in there. The next thing I will do is my kiwi. My kiwi has a peel, kind of like an apple that you want to peel off. It is not a fun thing to peel off. Once in a while you can get your potato peeler. Kiwis are funny. If they're not ripe enough, they are hard as a rock. If they're too ripe, they tend to get mushy. Now this one here seems to be real easy to peel. I peel them just like I would a potato. Excuse me. Inside you notice there's some seeds. No worries. They go down easy. They're not like a watermelon seed or the honeydew seed. What I do with this is I just dice it into small squares. Cut it lengthwise. Go through, cut it widthwise. Sprinkle it over. And as I say, you can make different types of fruit salads, you know, depending on the season. You could probably do a tropical fruit, maybe with some pineapple and oranges. This one always seems to go over very well with my family. So then once you get your ingredients in the bowl, what I do is I like to take a lemon and make sure you get in there nice and good. Now we'll get a little bit deeper. And what I do is I just squirt a little bit of lemon juice over the top. Not too much because you don't want it to overpower. But what this lemon juice will do is it will bring out your fruit flavor. It'll also bring out all the colors, keep it nice and fresh looking for, a couple days. And when we're all done, this is our fruit salad. And I hope it looks delicious enough for you to want to go home and make tonight.